If you want to develop punch-generating strength and core-powered coordination, do this. Men's full body workout for maximum knockout power. Welcome! Today's workout blends kettlebell sport power, core rotational drills, battle rope endurance, and grip-demanding carries into a single workout. Let's go! Kettlebell double jerk. Grip the kettlebells at rack position so they're resting on your shoulders, elbows tucked, and wrists straight. Stand tall with feet shoulder-width apart and brace your core. Begin the move by dipping into your hips and knees, then explode upward with triple extension ankles, knees, hips, while simultaneously pressing the kettlebells overhead. Catch the weights overhead by dropping just under them and locking out your arms. Stand tall with contracted glutes and abs, then lower the kettlebells in a controlled arc back to the rack position. Pause briefly, reset, and repeat. Perform 3 sets of 5 to 6 reps. Catch the kettlebells back gently. Why it works. The jerk fuses leg drive, core strength, and locked-out shoulder stability into one explosive rep-mimicking athletic power patterns. Kettlebell swing. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Kettlebell held with both hands in front of your hips. Hinge deeply at the hips, sending the kettlebell back between your legs. Then, in a powerful hip snap, thrust your hips forward, squeezing your glutes, and drive the kettlebell upward to shoulder height. Use your glutes and hamstrings to generate momentum. Your arms guide the path, not lead it. Let the bell fall under gravity and hinge back into the next repetition. This movement builds posterior chain explosiveness while reinforcing dynamic hip hinge and refining cardiovascular capacity. Perform 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Make sure you use your hips for power. Why it works. By coordinating hip hinge and explosive thrust, swings build the posterior chain and develop power that carries range into full-body athleticism. Dumbbell spin. Hold a single dumbbell vertically at chest level, gripping it with both hands. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart and knees slightly bent. Rotate your torso rapidly from left to right, turning through the core, not your arms. The dumbbell should follow, swinging with control. Each rotation further develops tension in your obliques and core, mirroring rotational mechanics essential for punching, swinging, and athletic torque. Maintain upright posture, steady breathing, and explosive rotational tempo for peak engagement. This exercise is great for targeting your obliques and transverse abdominis. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 16 rotations per side. Why it works. Rotational power builds from the core outward. This drill maximizes torque and trains fight-ready rotational strength. Kettlebell double snatch. Start with kettlebells resting between your feet. Initiate a deep hip hinge and then explode upward into the snatch phase. A single smooth motion that takes each kettlebell from floor to locked out overhead. Rack position catch might happen at the bottom of the overhead press. Keep your back strong, grip firm, and core engaged. Lower under control in the reverse arc. This technique-intensive lift builds power, coordination, and athletic endurance, training you to move heavy load explosively over and over. This exercise targets your hip power and shoulder strength to develop a strong and balanced body. Perform 3 sets of 5 to 6 reps. Why it works. The snatch recruits nearly every muscle fiber in the posterior chain and upper body, training maximal power, endurance, and athletic coordination. Dumbbell plank pass-through. Set up in a high plank with feet wide for stability, and a dumbbell placed outside your right hand. Without letting your hips twist, reach your left hand underneath your torso and pull the dumbbell across to the left. Reset with stability, then switch sides, this time dragging the bell back across. Keep shoulders and hips squared, core locked, and movement controlled. This train your body to not move core drill builds anti-rotation strength, crucial for absorbing and delivering power in real-world contexts. This exercise is great for building a solid core with anti-rotational properties. Perform 3 sets of 10 passes per side. Why it works. This movement enhances midline control under unilateral loading, perfect for stabilizing your frame during striking and lifting. Battling ropes, alternating waves. Grasp each rope end and assume an athletic stance, soft knees, braced core, chest tall. Begin by pumping each arm alternately in powerful, rhythmic waves. Drive from your lats and shoulders, stay relaxed in your grip, and keep the pace sharp. The goal is a seamless, high-speed wave rhythm for metabolic breakdown, while building shoulder, arm, and core stamina. This is a shock training drill that sharpens endurance and mental grit under fatigue. This exercise creates full body power and resistance, targeting your arms, core, and legs mainly. Perform 4 rounds of 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Why it works. This drill promotes dynamic cardiovascular and muscle stamina while reinforcing core-driven wave mechanics. Kettlebell Two Arm Clean. Hold a kettlebell in each hand at your hips. Hinge slightly while loading your hips and explode upward, pulling the kettlebells to your shoulders in a dynamic clean motion. Elbows lead, wrists rotate, and grip stays firm. Drop into a squat catch if needed, and stand tall before lowering the bells. This rhythmic, explosive full body lift teaches you to generate force and absorb stress training, both athletic reactive strength and upper body readiness. This exercise targets your shoulders and core, as well as your hip thrusting power. Perform 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Avoid banging the kettlebells against your shoulders or chest. Why it works. Clean mechanics reinforce hip drive, timing, and full body athletic sequencing essential for real-world power transfer. Battling ropes power slam. Return to the ropes but shift into power mode. Hold the ends, hunch slightly at the waist, and explosively lift overhead. Slam the ropes to the ground with all-out effort each rep. Drive your hips, contract the lats, and fire your traps in each slam. Control the rebound and slam again. Keep this cycle tight and intense. This version fuels upper body strength, shoulder stability, and visceral power output with every explosive strike. This exercise targets your back muscles, arms and core mainly, as well as your legs for creating balance. Perform 3 sets of 15 to 20 powerful slams. Avoid partial repetitions. Focus on generating explosiveness. Why it works. Vertical slams test your capacity to generate explosive power and absorb energy repeatedly, key markers of athletic knockout output. Kettlebell farmer's carry. Pick up 2 kettlebells and walk upright with shoulders back, chest lifted, and core braced. Dip your glutes and keep steps strong, step after step. The goal is tension. Don't let arms sag or hips sway. Hold this position for the full 45 seconds. This spotted walk trains your grip, core integration, posture, and metabolic stress under load, all in a simple, brutal hold and walk, targeting your forearms, core, and legs. Perform 3 rounds, 45 seconds each. Focus on keeping your core as tight as possible, using short and sharp breaths, and stabilize your body as you walk to avoid bobbing left and right. Why it works. Farmer's carry is a primal strength drill. It binds grip, core, and posture under weight while increasing full body resilience. Kettlebell alternating Renegade row. Set up in a plank over 2 kettlebells with feet wide. Brace your core and row 1 kettlebell toward your hip, pulling with elbow and lat. Lower it back slowly, staying balanced, then switch sides. Keep hips square throughout, no rotation. This is a brutal test of grip, upper back power, core anti-rotation strength, and shoulder stability. Plus, it ends the workout in high tension. Perform 3 sets of 8 reps per arm. The main issue that can happen with this exercise is to drop your hips or lose balance in the core. Make sure you're pressed through your arms to keep shoulders extended forward and stabilize using your core. Congratulations for completing today's workout. That's 10 full-body power drills engineered for men who want knockout strength, elite conditioning, and athletic grit for best results. I challenge you to perform this workout 2 to 3 times a week, focusing on explosive performance, structural integrity, and progression. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's workout, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video with friends and family who may benefit from it too. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Extreme fat burning workout for men.